All winter you stared into the deep harbor where that last summer our 2 children drowned. You wore a red shirt to their service, though red was never a color I'd associated until then with mourning. But you would always refuse to mourn or inhabit your body until you filled it again with enough heroin to make it safe. Our daughters were buried in a common grave under a shade tree, chosen for its shallow roots. I believe we held hands while we picked the grave, at least allowed our fingertips to touch, before I walked back alone to serve tea and the lifeless cakes a grieving neighbor had provided. The coffin seemed so plain, whiter than the mute swans our eldest daughter had painted last spring, before your hands began to shake and the world became the color of bruised veins. I try to remember the immense beauty of pain, the boat shimmering red like the rush of blood you sucked up every hour into a syringe. The children were too far out, too young to know anything about drowning. And you, so unable to lift your arms to save them. We buried them wearing identical dresses, even though in life I'd never dressed them in anything the same. I let someone else choose, a specialist who said white was the most innocuous color, the one least likely to incite strong emotion. My friends thought I had no feelings because I couldn't weep, not even when the red boat was hauled to the surface of the green water with its limp cargo, and those small bodies, full of choked water, lay wrung out on the beach. I gave up feeling. What use would it have been to feel? At night, when you nodded off by the window, I took turns in their twin beds, turning down the covers as if they still might move over and make room for me. On the wall above the beds, the unfinished watercolor. I remember our eldest daughter making her young sister pose, a sheet draped over her teetering body, her white wings closed. After the death, it was your stillness I could not bear. The way you sat waiting, as if you expected 2 mute swans to alight upon our world, our life, and give us light in darkness. Sorrow is nothing. Small things keep us safe.